Hello friends, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another episode of Gracemas. I really hope you're enjoying my little introduction because every time I go to edit these videos it's just the most fun thing in the world to watch. Anyway, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be a little favorites video, a little November favorites. I've really been enjoying putting together my favorites for you over the last couple of months. I was really reluctant to do these for some reason, but I'm so glad that you guys are enjoying them. So as long as you are enjoying them, I'm going to keep doing them. I went to actually I've started writing them down in a notebook now, so I'm a little bit more specific with the things, or I'm a little bit more focused with what I'm talking about, I guess. And I went to write down my list this morning and I was like, oh my god, I actually have quite a lot in November that I've been loving and I can't wait to tell you guys about. So I have my tea. Please, if you do not have a cup of tea yet, or a festive drink, or a coffee, if you don't drink hot drinks, I don't know what you want to do, just grab a drink of your choice. Sit down, get cozy, and we will start chit-chatting about all of my favorites. Total side note, I feel like I'm getting a bit of a cold. I do not get sick the majority of the year, and then now this is when it happens. So straight after I'm finished filming this, I am literally gonna go and just drink a jar of honey basically. Starting off with some fashion favorites from this month. Obviously with a new season, you just start kind of like switching up all of your fashion again. In Ireland we have come 110% moved out of autumn and we're more in winter now. All of my wardrobe is geared towards winter wear right now. So things that I have been loving over the past month. If you've been watching the channel frequently, you'll have seen me practically wearing these every day. You guys, I am obsessed with these boots. I'm so glad I picked them up now. I think I remember saying in the actual vlog when I showed you these that I had been kind of like pondering over getting them for so long. I had seen the whole kind of like lace up boot trend and I loved them, and you guys know I love boots anyway. I literally wear them like 150% of the time. But I had been kind of like hemming and hawing over whether I would actually get these, and then I seen these ones in Zara randomly when I was walking past one day and I was like, oh my god, I absolutely love them. I had nearly bought a pair of burgundy ones, but I had seen these then and just completely fell in love with them. So they have the zip up the side there. They have a circular heel as well. I have no boots with a circular heel. They have a slightly, it's like a mixture of a pointed and a round toe, and I kind of like that. They're not super pointy and they're not really rounded either. They're very flattering on your foot and they make your foot look really nice. Weird thing to say about shoes, but they do. I think it's important. I've been wearing them with dresses, I've been wearing them with skirts, I've been wearing them with jeans, like skinny jeans, and also like under mom jeans. I think they look really cool also. I have them in a size 7 and I would be, or like a 40, and I would be between a 7 and an 8, or a 40 and a 41. So that is those. I absolutely adore them, and if you have your eye on a pair of these kind of boots, they are a lot more not practical, but a lot more wearable than you'd think they'd be. I know they're not like your standard like plain black leather boot, but the lace up detail is just so pretty. They're so striking and so many people compliment me on them as well, so well worth a little look at. Okay, I also really wanted to mention in general and other stories. Guys, I have been sleeping on that store for so long. So I actually went in very randomly a couple of weeks ago and I had seen something in the window. I'd always kind of like passed and other stories, but just not really passed much remarks on it, which I should have, because number one, their knits are incredible, their coats are insane, and their dresses and skirts and absolutely everything that they have in at the minute, I'm just completely and utterly in love with. And one thing that I have not taken off my body is this really cute little it's like a quilted velvet mini skirt. Can you kind of see the pattern in it there? It's so lovely on. I have it in a size 36 or US 4. It goes with so much as well. I just can't go wrong when I buy mini skirts, because I just love wearing a mini skirt, wearing a pair of boots and tucking a jumper into it. That is like my uniform apart from an actual dress in the winter time. And I didn't have any little black velvet mini skirts, and when I came across this one, I literally gravitated directly towards it. It was like a magnet. It just pulled me to it. But I love this one, and again, and other stories in general. I've got another fabulous dress dress. I can't even say that it's a November favorite because I haven't been able to wear it yet. It's a favorite insofar as I absolutely freaking adore the dress. I leave a picture of it here and I leave it linked down below for you, because if you're looking for a dress for the festive season, that is your dress. It's not sequined, it's like sparkly and it's perfect, and I freaking love it, and I love Ann Other Stories, and I can't wait to shop some more in it now over the next couple of months because I'm going to be glued to it. Okay, and the last thing kind of clothing wise I wanted to touch on was coats. I have 3 coats that I have been wearing non-stop on repeat throughout this month. Numero uno is this kind of checked grey coat. I'll include pictures of me wearing them so you can kind of see what they look like on, but this checked grey wool coat from Zara, I love it. It's it's like a tie waist coat and a little bit oversized. I actually sizing wise have it in an extra small. Usually I would be a small, so I downsized for this one, and it's still quite slouchy and oversized. I actually wear this one with like my sleeves rolled up, and I feel like this one kind of like grunges up any outfit that you have. Like, I've worn this with pretty dresses and this has made it look grungy, so it like roughens it up so it doesn't look so pretty and perfect, even though I do like looking pretty and perfect sometimes. But yeah, I really love this one. It's really soft and really warm, so fantastic for this time of the year. Zara is always a great place to look at for coats. My kind of top favorite places would be Zara, and Other Stories, Mango. Maj and Sandro are amazing for coats. I actually have 2 here that I want to show you from both of those, and Topshop are generally good for coats as well. Next coat that I wanted to show you is a new purchase from the month of November, and it's this Sandro coat with this gorgeous pearl detailing here at the top. I am obsessed with this. So this one's a black coat with a waist tie as well, and it just has like a single button here, and I could not love this coat anymore. I picked this one up in Kildare Village in the outlet, so I don't think it's still available anymore, but if there's anything in any way, shape or form similar, I know there's one that has slightly different embellishment that's more like sequined kind of appliques over it, and it's really pretty too. I'll link it down below for you, but I just fell in love with this. I fell in love with the fit of it. I love Sandro, you know I'm a huge fan of Sandro, and the fit of their clothes and the style of their clothes is just absolutely stunning. It's like quirky but still chic and elegant at the same time. And funny, I do not have, or did not before this, have a black coat, like a proper coat for winter at all. So that was a great purchase on my behalf, I think. And then the last coat that I wanted to share, you'll have seen this one before, is my camel coat from Maj. I bought this at the start of the year and I wore it so much at the start of the year, and I pulled it back out again in autumn as soon as it got cold enough to wear it, and I love it. It's got a waist tie as well. That's kind of like my go-to for coats, to be honest. I like a waist tie coat, and this one has little slits here in the side. Now again, because I bought this at the start of the year, I don't know if you're still going to be able to get your hands on it. If you can, I have it in a size 38 just for reference. It is a little bit big on me though, so if I was getting it now, I'd probably get it in a 36 if I'm honest, but I'm still going to wear it because I still love the coat. If you can't get it right now, and Other Stories have a really similar coat in, so I will link that down below for you as well if you're on the lookout for a coat in this color and this style. But yes, coats for this time of the year, I have just been adoring them. Okay, so kind of staying in the fashion realm, I just wanted to talk about a couple of jewelry items because I feel like jewelry has been a big thing for me in November and I am completely obsessed with it. So first and foremost, I know I've yapped on about them 6 million times. I'm sorry if you're bored of listening to me talk about it, but my Maria Tash piercings, I'll come up closer in case you haven't seen them before. So I got my helix pierced and a second stud. I absolutely love them. If I can, I will leave the actual jewelry down below. So Maria Tash is basically like a fine jewelry brand, and they do they actually do the piercings themselves. So I went into Brown Thomas for my birthday in Dublin and I got 2 piercings done back, that was the week, that was like maybe the 7th of November now, and I couldn't love them anymore. I will get another one for Christmas as well because I just completely and utterly adore them. So as I said, if I can actually link you the jewelry pieces, I will link you them down below because I know places like Net-a-Porter sell her stuff. Brown Thomas also sells her stuff online. So if you're looking for a special gift for yourself, if you do have those piercings done, obviously you can just buy the actual jewelry piece and put it in yourself. You don't have to go into them to do that. I will link you to these 2 pieces, and Maria Tash also has some other unbelievable items. Like, star rose and other little hoops that have pearls on them and opals, and oh my lord, just way too many nice pieces. So that will be my Christmas present to myself this year, is another Maria Tash piercing. I am hooked. That is it. Another jewelry item that I have been loving this month is actually another birthday present, and it was for my brother, and it's this here ring, the center one from Misoma. I absolutely love it. This is their interstellar ring. So it's one of those rings that's like a claw. It doesn't actually wrap the whole way around your finger, and I love it. So I have had my eye on Misoma jewelry for so long, and this is my first piece, and I could not be more in love with it. I have worn it every single day since I got it. I actually put it on as soon as my brother gave it to me because I loved it that much. I actually have my eye on a couple of other Misoma pieces. I've picked up, I haven't got it on me right now because it's currently in the post. I picked up a pair of their little huggy earrings. They're like studded hoops, like mini hoops for here, because I think they go really nice with these two piercings. And I also have my eye on, they have like this like collection basically. So this is their interstellar ring. Sorry, I'm like flipping you off through the screen. Apologies. They have like this little collection that goes with this interstellar ring, where they have one that has a star and a crescent moon as well, and I would love to maybe get those for Christmas. There's also another pair of drop earrings that I'm gonna pick myself up for Christmas, because I feel like their jewelry is semi-fine jewelry. It's not really expensive, but it's also not like super cheap. Like the majority of their pieces start from maybe like €55. It's kind of that mid-range price, and they make the best presents ever. And I mean, I'm completely obsessed with this. But yeah, I've absolutely been loving that ring. And then lastly, I wanted to talk about my watch, my Movement watch. I know I obviously work with Movement all the time, but I feel like sometimes I don't want to talk about them because I feel like you guys are gonna like think that everything is sponsored, but this is not sponsored. I'm purely just talking about this because I love the watch, and so many of you have talked about it and asked about it recently. So this is actually from their like new dot collection, and I love the new dot collection. I think it's absolutely beautiful. But this here watch is their flash watch, and I have literally worn it every single day this month. I just think it's gorgeous. I'm obsessed with a like mesh strap at the moment, and I always love gold. I always just gravitate towards a gold metal anyway, but I love that the face is silver. I think it's a really nice kind of contrast. All of their stuff is so minimal looking that I feel like it just goes perfect with anything that I want to wear. Like there's nothing that I have worn that this does not go with. Anytime I kind of put it on Instagram or you see it in like a video or something, a lot of you guys have been asking about it. I just love it. I just think it's such a like classic looking watch, and it's a really nice size as well. The face isn't too big or anything like that. But yes, my dot watch from, or my dot flash watch from Movement, I absolutely love. Okay, moving on to beauty. I have a good couple of favorites actually this month that I really want to touch on. So first we will talk about some skincare. So I changed up my cleanser this month actually. I didn't mention it because I hate mentioning skincare until I've actually used it for a while. I've been using this all month and I really like it. So it's another one from Drunk Elephant. You know, I've been really actually enjoying using their products recently, and my skin had taken a little bit of a like turn where I was getting a lot of breakouts on my jawline again. Like my eating and my diet hasn't changed. I've still been walking and doing all that kind of good stuff. One thing though that I haven't been doing is taking my skin supplements, and I did mention those in a favorites video a couple of months ago, and I feel like that might be something to do with it. Not out of like that I didn't like them anymore. I just got out of the habit of taking them, and I feel like I need to get back into the habit of taking them. But anyway, I wanted to try out a new cleanser because I had been using their, oh my god, what was their other cleanser called? Their jelly cleanser, I think. So I picked up this one because I had actually seen Annie Jaffrey talk about this, and I love oil-based cleansers or like cleansing balms, and she had spoken about this one, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it out. So this is their Slay makeup melting makeup melting butter cleanser, and I've really been enjoying it. So this here is kind of what it looks like. It kind of just looks like a coconut oil, to be honest with you, but you get this cute little scoop on top of it as well, and you don't need a lot of the product to get your makeup off. So I usually like somewhat take my makeup off before that and then cleanse with this. The reason why I like this is that my skin actually feels, it doesn't feel tight. It doesn't feel like you've stripped everything out of it after you've cleaned your face. It feels like really soft and smooth and buttery afterwards, and I really like that. I like how my skin feels after I've used it, and it seems to be agreeing with it. I haven't had any crazy breakouts since I started using it or anything like that, so I thought I should mention it if you guys want to check out a new cleanser if your skin's kind of like mine. I think you guys kind of get how my skin is at the minute, or like in general. It's oily, it's kind of prone to breakouts as well, but yeah, I really like that one. Next, tan. I wear tan literally 24/7, you guys. I think some of you think I'm super tan. Well, not super tan, but very, well, I am sallow skinned, but I just don't see the sun enough to actually pick up any color. So I wear tan quite often, like fake tan. And one that I have been using literally throughout the entire month of November, I picked the worst outfit ever to show you my tan, but like you can see my neck and my hands. This is what color it is. What I've been using is Bondi Sands, and a couple of you guys had actually asked me to kind of keep you up to date on this tan after I had gone to a launch of theirs during the summer, and I've really used their stuff and I kind of like picked out my favorites. A lot of their stuff is really good though. I had never used it before that, and I've been really impressed. So these two products are the two that I have been using most. First and foremost, this here is their matte 1 Day Tan. It's an instant wash off flawless tan for face and body. Where I have been using this mostly, if I'm honest, is on my arms and my chest, because it just was starting to get really annoying having to kind of like scrub off and maintain my tan, and I wasn't putting it on my legs all the time, so I didn't want to tan my whole body anymore because my legs weren't really on show because it's too cold. So I just wanted something quick and easy and fast. So I picked this out, and I have had so many compliments on my tan. It is ridiculous. This also looks insane on your legs. So like if you wanted to kind of, if you've got any bruises or things like that that you wanted to cover up and you wanted something a little bit more heavy duty than just like a regular fake tan, this is great because it's like a makeup. One thing you do have to be aware of though when you're using products like this, they are a makeup, so there generally is some form of a transfer in comparison to if you're using an actual like developing tan, if you know what I mean. The instant ones do tend to transfer. I don't care though because it looks really good. So I have been absolutely adoring this. This one actually comes in a shimmer as well, and they have a glowy kind of a product as well. Like it's not a shimmering tan, but like almost like a bronzer for your skin too. So they have a couple of different versions of this, but I've been loving that. And then when I actually want to full on tan my body, I've been using their liquid gold self tanning foam. Love this. Love the shade of both of them, might I add as well. They both look really natural on. They don't look like you're wearing fake. Well, like if you've seen the color of my skin normally, you'd know it was fake tan, but they don't look like you're wearing fake tan. Like the color, like the tone of the tan is really pretty. I wore this over this at the weekend on my legs, and so many people commented on my tan that day. So Bondi Sands have nailed it for me with the tan this month. I will be using those for the foreseeable future anyway. Two makeup products that I wanted to touch on really briefly. One is a lipstick. I can't remember, I feel like I talked about this last month, but it is the Amazing Amal lipstick from Charlotte Tilbury. This is her Hot Lips 2 collection, the ones that kind of are well, not interchangeable, but you can get refills of, which is insane. November and autumn, well, I always look at November as winter to me, to be honest, but autumn winter is the time for me for like berry lips and things like that. So I actually wore this yesterday, and loads of people had asked me on Instagram about it, but it is the most gorgeous color ever. It's like a burgundy kind of a red tone, and I actually wear it over Pillow Talk lip liner, but you could definitely use it over, what's this one called, Bond Girl lip liner as well. It's like a slightly darker, more burgundy red, but it works over Pillow Talk too. I think it's very comfortable on. It's like a matte lipstick. It doesn't budge. I literally had lunch yesterday. I had soups, salads, curries, my breakfast, and I didn't top it up once. Battery died. Anyway, yes, I've been a huge fan of that over the month of November. I think it's a lovely shade for the autumn and winter time, and if you are looking at gifting yourself something for Christmas, or somebody is interested in gifting you something for Christmas, Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. Also, one more makeup product that I wanted to talk about is kind of like a rediscovery of mine, and it is the Shimmering Skin Perfector from Becca in the shade Opal. I actually have it on right now so you can kind of see the highlight. So you guys know I was using like the Charlotte Tilbury Glowgasm palette for basically 6 months of this year, and there was no reason as to why I wanted to just pick something up and use something different one of the days this month, and I picked this up and I popped it on and just completely fell in love with it all over again. I think it's the most stunning product ever. Becca really nail it with their highlighting products, but this one here is beautiful. I know a lot of people go for Champagne Pop, which is obviously more of a champagne-y toned highlighter, but this one is more on the pinky side and it works really, really beautifully on me anyway. Okay, lastly on to a couple of lifestyle-y favorites. First and foremost, I want to touch on the fact that whilst this video is up, I'm going to be just coming home from New York City. So I left for New York at the end of November, and I'm gonna include it as a November favorite because I freaking love New York at Christmas time and I'm so excited to go. So I guess I'm including my excitement for New York as a November favorite. So make sure to keep your eyes peeled for some festive goodness from NYC. I'm so excited to go, I can't wait. Also make sure you go over to my Instagram because I probably have a load of highlights up already from New York, so you might be able to get little snippets beforehand. But I'm so excited to go, and festive goodness in the city just reminds me of Home Alone 2, and I'm so excited again. But anyway, whilst we are on the topic of travel, I wanted to talk about this here because this is definitely a favorite of mine when it comes to travel, and it is my Printworks passport holder. So my brother actually got this for me last year, was it the year before or last year? And I love it. I think it's just such a classic little cover. So Printworks actually do loads of different items. I don't even know how to explain it. They have like wash bags and luggage tags and things like that, and they're obviously all customizable. So the way that you do it is you buy the actual cover and then you get this little sticker kind of thing to go on top of it, and it's like a cloth, so you can buy the little initials and things like that. They also have like stamps and like lips and random things like that, so I'll make sure to link to their website down below so you can have a little bit of a look-see. I just wanted to mention this really quickly as a favorite because one, it is a favorite, and obviously I'm traveling this month, but also because I feel like this is a really good stocking filler too. They're not super expensive, but I feel like little things like this are things that people don't always buy themselves. Like I didn't get this for myself, my brother got this for me for Christmas last year, so it's a great little stocking filler if you're looking for something to gift somebody this year. Also, I've been doing a lot of driving and traveling up and down the road to Dublin this month. You guys know I'm in Dublin all the time anyway, but for some reason this month there's just been an awful lot more driving to be done. So I have been basically attached to this here, my tea flask from Kate Spade. I actually have this in another kind of a print. This is randomly another present from my brother. He's clearly very good when it comes to gifting. But again, probably not something you're always going to get yourself, and I think this would be another good present for somebody if you're looking for something, or if you're just on the hunt for a really cute little tea flask or whatever for your journeys to work or wherever you have to go. I love being able to take travel mugs with me, obviously, if I have a long trip ahead of me, if I have like an hour to sit and drive in the car. And I think these are the cutest things in the world. This design in specific obviously is going to be a little bit older, so you're probably not going to be able to get your hands on this one, but they do come out with like different styles every year, so I link to the current season style down below for you. But I really love my little Kate Spade travel mugs. I think they're a really special little gift to get because they're just cute, they're adorable, they look good, they hold a good substantial amount of tea, but I just love it. I think they're adorable. Okay, I think I have covered everything for my November favorites. I told you I had a good few this month, and I'm very excited about everything that I had to share. I really feel very passionate about all of my favorites for November. So that is going to be it. I am going to now move on to the most magical part of my Gracemas episodes, and that is the giveaway for today. And I thought, saying as I'm doing a favorites, I kind of have to share or give away to one of you guys one of my favorites. So that being said, for today's giveaway, I am giving one of you guys the chance to win a dot flash watch from Movement. Because I love this so much, I was like, okay, somebody else has to share my joy in this. So I am giving one of you guys one of these for Christmas, and all you have to do to enter is be subscribed to the channel and let me know down in the comments, what will we do? Oh, let me know down in the comments something that was a favorite of yours from November. So subscribe to the channel, let me know down in the comments what was a favorite of yours from the month of November, and also bonus entry if you follow me over on Instagram Instagram and leave your Instagram handle in your comment here on YouTube as well. But I will leave all of the details for the giveaway and how to enter in the description box. I will leave when it finishes and when I'll announce the winner and all that kind of thing. But yes, today's giveaway is one of these babies. So that is going to be it for today's little episode of Gracemas. I really hope you're enjoying the videos thus far, and as I said, I am always going to have a Monday, Wednesday, Friday upload, but fingers crossed I will get you some extra Gracemas festive content throughout the month of November, and it'll just pop up in your feed and you'll not be expecting it, because I like the element of surprise. Anyway, thank you so much for watching as always. I really hope you're all having a lovely December so far and you have had a great week, and I will see you all again very soon for another video. Bye!
Oh, it's Christmas time. Let us all come together.